Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. All right, we just successfully made the swap to CI. I did forget one thing though, which was to replace a life flask. We don't need a life flask anymore. So we need freeze immunity for now until we get this node from Uber Lab. Freeze immunity. We need shock immunity, and we probably want curse immunity or ignite immunity if possible. Bleed we already have here. Freeze I have in 2 places. I have movement speed on there, which is ideal. Hey, streamer RNG. What do we got? Spell damage, energy shield. That's good enough for now. Sweet. Oh, and I hit 7K. Look at me go. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit to get used to my new flask layout. See how it always does that to me. My flask hotkeys are kind of optimized for a life build. The way I tend to do life builds. Just mash the keyboard, we'll get through. So Immortal Coil I'm going to level up maybe once or twice. We just have to pay attention to that. And Arctic Breath can level up a bunch.
When I'm ready and not before.
Tanky boy Necromancer over there. Armor scraps go back. Yeah, I gotta get any armor scraps, eh? I'm trying not to miss the armor scraps. I'm probably not gonna run back for an armor scrap, but so let's make sure I get the armor scraps, eh? Let's try and make sure I pick them up. I need as many as I can get. Ah. I think I see something over there in the map. On the mini map. Okay, so cast damage taken is not leveling. Bone Chill, yes, and Arctic Breath is leveling a few times. The Rite of the Elements, level 21 Golem Gem corrupted. Interesting. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like a fort.
You dare desecrate these sacred grounds? Is no defense.
See ya, Gravicious. Consider yourself desecrated on, mate. 2 armor scraps? Ugh.
Strategic knowledge is the key to warfare. Spare me this time, and I'll tell you what I know.
Yes, give me the fortification intelligence. I like that. That gets us really close, and maybe we can rank them up if we're lucky.
Now you know what I wish.
Okay, we'll level this once more, and then we'll lock it. You're missing your auras? Missing my curse, thank you. Didn't realize. Hey. Cool. There's always a little bit of like getting used to once you swap to CI, but feels pretty solid, especially because we have that regen up as well. There's this thing up here. The stacking buff that you see. Stacks up to 30. Is us getting percentages of regen on our energy shield, which is pretty good. It's enough to keep you alive until your recharge kicks in, and then the recharge is obscene. Chisel. Okay, yes. What keystones did you go for initially? I go for initially. Just Zealot's Oath, that's the only keystone I have, isn't it? Try to look at my passive tree here, mate. Yeah, Zealot's Oath. Oh, yeah, Zealot's Oath, and then only just CI once I actually made the swap just now. I went to CI at level 72. No, 73 even. My Seething Life Flask of Staunching is sold for 2 chaos. Well-rolled flasks definitely sell. Nearly all the time, but especially early in the league. Efficacy gives more dot on Vortex than Bone Chill does, but Bone Chill makes my Cold Snap also deal more damage, so it affects more than just the skill that it's linked to. It affects both of my skills. So you kind of have to include that. The fact that it's got the synergy there. Oh, you meant my ascendancy points. That makes more sense. I'll show you. I went a Void Beacon, then Wicked Ward, then Vile Bastion. Then for Uber, I'll go get Frigid Wake. Frigid Wake's very powerful, but the swap to CI was a lot easier having both of those nodes. lot of tanky necros in here. Ah. We did our intervention in here, and I don't want to run all the way back to clear those areas I missed. So we're gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. Alright, we got a Quicksilver Flask here. It's handy to stash away for future characters. Divination cards, bam bam. And I think, what map am I gonna like the most? Probably Atoll. Let's run some Atolls. There isn't anything appearing on the map yet, is there? Arid Lake has a master mission in it. That's another Alva master mission. Also Dungeon. Actually, I wouldn't mind running like that, doing that while it's there. Maybe whenever I have access to them, I should. Okay, but I don't have Dungeon. What's connected to Dungeon? Flooded Mine. Ugh, more Flooded Mines. Alright. I'll do some Flooded Mines until I get some Dungeons then. That's all fine. Play has Elemental Equilibrium, lowers our DPS a little bit.
Not before.
It's not a big deal. We can handle it. How am I doing? I'm doing really well, man. I have injured my hand, unfortunately, but besides that, I'm doing really well. Managed to have a pretty decent sleep. I was still a little wrecked just from doing such a massive day yesterday. But also got to get a YouTube guide up, so I always feel really good after I get a cool YouTube guide up. Pretty pleased by that.
Solve this like men.
Man, having phasing is so useful.
Not cooperation. Caravan.
Me caravan. Jorgen. I got your number, mate. Jorgen's just chilling here at rank 1. He's carrying talismans. I think we want to rank him up to rank 2.
If I have a moment for last words, I'd like to say above all.
Yeah, he wants to go to intervention. Oi, rude. He wants to go to intervention.
If I have a moment for last words, I'd like to say above all.
Alright.
Let's hope for some entertainment.
Could have just left him there, but I just walked away. Good granite flask. Already got myself a good granite flask lined up. Channel map. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There's a dungeon map in your stash? There was? I thought I literally looked and didn't see any there. What? Am I blind? Actually blind? Put the bubble MTX on discipline? You're not wrong. I should probably do that. The bubble MTX is super dope. Alright, I'll do the bubble MTX. Force field, aura. Can I do my blasphemy as the Soul Nexus clarity? Oh, I can. Yes. Now I got the Soul Nexus and the bubble, which is the combo. Okay, that's 38 next level, so that's the highest we want to take it. So that's already caught up to the level it needs to be. Oh, baby. Amy is playing the Storm brand, the Armageddon brand. Sorry, not Storm brand. Armageddon brand build that I put together. She says it's going really well for her as well. Apparently both the brands have really nice skills. So, apparently it's a good one if you're interested in checking out the brand build. Brand Elementalist or Hierophant. The build can be done as either. I think Elementalist is stronger. It'll have better clear. But both should be pretty good. Apparently it's really good, so feel free to check it out. I would have been happy playing this build or that build, I think. I'm very pleased with how this build is turning out. I'm glad because this build felt like a little bit of a gamble. I was really not sure how well it was going to turn out. I thought there was potential here, but there was some things I was pretty concerned about. But now playing it, both leveling and now like at early endgame, feeling really good. So, pretty pleased with that. Oh no, I just over-leveled my Arctic Breath. God damn it. Ah! I can scour it down one, I'll start leveling up another one. It doesn't even really need to be leveled, but it's like a tiny bit of bonus damage, so... Like, how much? 100 extra bonus fight cold? Well, how much is it doing? I can actually see if I look here. It's gonna do... There you go, 1200. It's a little bit of extra. I'll de-level it with a scour. So if you need to de-level a gem over a scouring orb plus the gem de-levels it by 1 level, a regret orb takes it down to level 1. Alright. So that's been locked. Next time that levels, we need to lock it. What aspects of it were you concerned about? I was concerned about single target. Turns out, insane single target. So no probs there. And I was concerned a little bit like the mechanics of it, because they're 2 cooldown skills, kind of. You're generally always getting a bunch of frenzy charges, though, so it's not really the case.
How are your maps?
Yeah, I was concerned about just like mechanically it would be awkward.
Good luck
but
with your maps,
turns out
Exile.
no, that's not the case. It seems to be just fine. Having auras on your weapons is such a pain in the butt. if you can avoid that, you should. Apparently I have a dungeon map. Oh yeah, I do have one. Sweet. So we can do the master mission that was in there. Elemental Illyrium Chain. If Chain is on the map, you want to be careful about your golem, because projectiles can chain from your golem to you. There is a Pantheon power you can get that avoids chained projectiles, but it's an upgrade. It's this one here. Ambrius on Lunaris, which is very nice. Whoops. Oh, armor scrap.
And not
Einhar, attend me. Beastie boy. I need you. I need your love. Here he is.
Been captured, beast. You will be a survivor,
Say the line.
or you will be food.
Good old Einhar, man. Apparently he's got some really cute lines now in the hideout. I'll have to invite him and have a talk to him. I want to see what his new lines are like. Got some new voice acting stuff. Aha, stupid beast.
Oh, that was a juicy one, Exile.
Oh, juicy. Yes, good clicks, good clicks. Yes, in addition to his Diablo memeing line. Do you not have nets? Yeah, just see what June has to say about Zana. I need to learn the hot goss. I'm gonna have to invite the masters and learn the hot gossip between the masters. I need to find out whether they all like each other. Apparently Einhar loves everyone, because Einhar is just a sweet soul.
Conflict,
looking for someone.
not cooperation.
Let's solve this mess like men.
Now, is it?
I guess we should.
Got him. So these fights get pretty hectic.
This one is captured.
Two beasties in here. Einhar, take it for me, buddy.
We will be best friends, beast, until we slaughter you.
I know. June wants to get with Zana. Oh. Ooh. I see. Is that so? Is that so? Okay. I should probably give Aisling a
Go
rank.
on.
Dude, there's so many people in intervention now. Crazy. Pilfering veiled equipment.
It must be. I've
I
seen your
just-
strength.
Oh, 12 intervention intelligence? Nice.
Strong and reasonable.
I'll take that.
I like you, Exile.
I need to strict alert filter. Okay, don't level Arctic Breath. I locked it. We're good. Right click to lock, by the way, if you've never done that before. It hides it and locks it. What do we want now? I guess I'll get the damage. Why do you play music while streaming anymore? I'm playing the game music. At League Start, I often do this. I often like to just have the game music, especially if they've added new content that has new music. Camille, his music making is top tier. I actually love the PoE soundtrack. And I'll always love to hear what new tracks he has. I'll crank it up a little. Is there a good strategy for the investigation stuff? Absolutely, yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do on it. Check out my recent YouTube guide that I put up today. Very recent. Oh, I just found a rhyme gaze. I literally just bought one like 20 minutes ago.
Soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Well, there you go. I guess I made my money back. Assuming it's well rolled. Oh, look at all those armor scraps. Normally you wouldn't be very excited by armor scraps, but I'm playing energy shield build and all my gear needs quality, so I ran out. I need the armor scraps. So many armor scraps. Or I can Varl it? I could. That could be fun.
When I'm ready,
It's probably not a bad
not
candidate
before.
for enchanting as well, but I don't really want to run Labyrinth. Oh, crafting recipes. There are just crafting recipes randomly in maps. I found this in a dungeon. I don't know if it's always going to be the first dungeon you're on. I mean, it's near the boss. So this is kind of like a set in stone area that's on every single dungeon map. So it seems likely that it would be here. Look at that floating thing. What even is it? Floating rune of knowledge. Tell me things. Criticals. Oh, I don't need criticals, but there you go. I got it now. Bye, Brutus. See ya. Did I get all my beasties for Einhar? I did. Bye, Einhar. Thanks for not using the standard sounds. Not only is D2 pleasing, it doesn't confuse me for my own. Yes, I think it's pretty important for streamers to not use the default loot filter sounds. The problem is if we use one that then becomes popular, then people will start complaining that they're getting confused. It's also a good idea to change the PoE trade and trade website whoops to something else. Recipes in maps are almost always near the boss. That makes sense because the boss usually has like a bit of an area to them that is kind of set in stone. So they're going to put it somewhere in an area that's set in stone, I think. Rather than having to like have it be a part of the random generation, which could cause problems. It's the most sensible solution, I think. Chromatic. Armor skull orbs. I've almost already gathered enough armor absorbs to quality up everything. When you're actually picking them up, it doesn't take... Oh, ho, 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 ho. First Exalted of the League. That sound effect, too. Oh my god, Sathariel. That sound effect. Ooh, that sound effect. So good. Hold on. Crank it up a second. Get ready. Banger alert. Oof. That's good. Oh my god. That was a satisfying Exalt drop. Baby, first Exalt of the league. Not too bad. Day 2 Exalt? Pretty happy with that. Not bad at all. It's a juicy sound effect. Good choice. All these guys hiding in the little nooks and in the crannies. In both of those places. Alright, we're done raiding the nooks and crannies. Just record yourself saying rare currency drop. Just like monotone. Rare currency drop. Someone will want to use that filter if I make it, I guarantee it.
How are your maps?
How are my maps? Pretty good, Zana. I just got a Rhyme Gaze and an Exalt and like 9 armor scraps in that last map, Zana. Thanks for asking. Actually pretty damn good. Also, that belt's kind of nice. Reduce... Oh, it's fast life recovery rate. I thought it was like one of the good ones. Still, that's a... 2 cows belt, maybe? Certainly not more than that. That's a bad amulet. How is the Rhyme Gaze? Not super good roll. What's it, 17 damage over time? Yeah, it's not a very good roll. Maybe I can Varl it? Should I try and Varl it? But I'll need to quality it first, and I need the armor scraps for myself. We'll leave it for later. We'll leave it for later. Let me quality up my stuff first. Okay, 34 quality shield. Oof, not bad. What's the biggest thing for me to quality here? Probably my chest. Yeah, my chest for sure. 7,164 energy shield. All right, we did Einhar. Oh, speaking of, let's go do Einhar's recipes. Einhar, what do you got for me, mate? That Rhyme Gaze has more ES than your current one? Yeah, but a lot less damage, though. So, I'm not willing to make that trade. It's 22 compared to, like, 17 damage multiplier. I don't want that. How many armor scraps can that Exalt get you? Oh my god, I didn't think of it like that. Explain how. Exalts can be traded for goods and services. Make a unique axe? Yeah, right.
Prove to the first ones you are worthy, Exile.
Whoa, dear god, oh dear god. That was a little close. I gotta prepare for them a little bit. Precast my spells.
The
Yikes.
ritual is complete.
Whoo-wee. Thanks for the relentless fury and the near-death experience, I guess. Damn. I know. The hell, man. Thought we were buds. I think we, oh. Hello. Einhar already reappeared on Iceberg map. Do I have Iceberg map? Einhar! Oh, I don't have Iceberg map. Alright, let me run a toll then, and maybe I can get some Iceberg maps so we can go meet. We can go meet Einhar. And maybe he'll say the line. Ooh. Now, any fast-paced clearing builds? I played Toxic Rain last time, but it's nerfed with Cool Rain, so any ideas? Toxic Rain's probably still pretty good, but if have you watched Ziz's stream in the past 40 hours that he's been streaming? Oh, has he stopped yet? Is he still going? The Winter Orb, like with Elementals tonight, looks super fast. So if you want something fast, that seems like it's pretty top tier fasts. He stopped? Oh, good on him. I think he was basically crossed the 40-hour mark, which is just crazy. Did he, like, was his character alive at the end of that? Oh, hello.
I can't believe I debased myself by cutting a deal with
Rin. You're gonna probably do another one immediately.
Everything
Since
dies.
it's just you by yourself, what do you have to offer? Rin is part of... Where is Rin? Oh, Rin's part of transportation. Okay, so it don't really matter too much.
Kill me and prove yourself to be the savage I know
Vegan
you are.
transportation.
Or...
Yes. We gotta bring them up. What? Oh, Haku's under fortification. Sorry, Gravicious is under fortification.
Don't make us regret this, Mutewind. Hello.
Okay. Holy jewelry. Cool. Okay. That's good. We have... I think this is the first time I've ever had everyone in a position. Everyone's got a job. Aw. Unemployment rate hit 0 in the Syndicate. Brilliant. Brilliant. 0% unemployment rate. Guys, I am running for Prime Minister of Down Under. And by that, I mean that in a sexual way. Would you guys like to vote for me? I can promise you, everybody will have jobs. Oh, okay. Well, now we're fine. Right, we have like over 7k ES now. I can handle this little jump ice Nova. A 0% unemployment rate is a bad thing. Yeah, you're probably not wrong because 0% unemployment suggests something fucky is going on. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just say everybody who wants gainful employment has gainful employment. I think they all wanted a job. Everyone else I've forced out of the Syndicate. Because, yeah, 0% unemployment rate if people don't necessarily want to be employed. That sounds to me a lot like slavery. Or prisoners with jobs, if you prefer to put it that way. Yes, all children, all people over the age of 95, all of them have jobs. they're all employed. I think I can sneak another map or two in. Doop. Let's rock the atolls, see if I can get the map unlock I need.
Hello.
But who's my salesperson? Because all my people are like all over the place. Because I set up this little date location for Zana in June. Now I have to run really far away.
May your maps be merciful when I'm ready and not before.
This is not a very optimized hideout layout. It's optimized for aesthetics and relationships. That's it. Oh yeah, I forgot about my Exalt in my inventory. Get in the stash. We got Fizz Reflect and Ellie and Fizz Reflect, so we probably... Well, I actually don't know if Ellie reflects much of a problem for me. Let's test. It's for science, guys. Unemployment rates only look at people looking for a job. Oh, we're getting some lessons here. So 0% unemployment means 0% of people who want a job. A second job. Oh, there you go. Sweet. That's what I'm saying. Oof. 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 Ouchie. I'm probably gonna die to reflect in this map. Oof. Ouch. Ouchie. Oof. Ouch. The hits are actually pretty big, as it turns out. I definitely should have re-rolled this thing.
This ability is
Stick together.
new.
What a ruckus.
You got a new ability?
Display warrior.
It's over, Leo. But not enough.
Where's the life giver?
Where's the life giver? I didn't see what his new ability was.
Leo's a tough one. He'll understand if we work together to undermine him a bit.
Destroy all items of intervention members. Oh, wait, no, I need... This could be important here. Oh, no, we kind of just want to rank these guys up.
Leo's
I don't have the option.
Hate to double cross an old mate.
1+ rank to
but
intervention,
Vegan's
-1
man
rank to
enough deal with
transportation.
it. Plus, I own
That'll kill
one.
all of them, though. Like, I don't... Oh, God. It might be worth it, though. I'm doing it, because there's like 5 people here. I'm doing it. +1 rank to all intervention members. Go. Yikers. Vegan took the job. It killed the ranks of all the others, so they all left. But look at intervention now. That is stacked. That's some stacked intervention right there. Holy crap.
Deeply unkind. You
Deeply
know,
unkind.
I know a thing or two that might tickle your fancy.
cold-based
I just need to
movement
verify with a confederate of mine that I...
Nope, you're going in prison, Vegan. I took Vegan out of there because he's just got rare weapons, so I'll get the info of him. And now Guff's in there, which is
I will
Tiny's
be
in there.
cruel in my methods.
Tiny's strong.
Because he
Yes.
can take it.
That was really good, actually. That was like a big plays turn right there. Big plays. Zach1, thank you for the bits, mate. Appreciate it. We need a cold-based movement skill. There is technically one, as chat was very quick to point out to me the other day when I said there wasn't one. Star of Ray class necklace gives you a cold one. But yeah, there's not one you can normally get. Oof. 100% unemployed transportation rate. Yeah, transportation. We have some unemployment again. Some big plays though. I think it was worth it. We didn't even have any progress here, but now look at this side. Jesus.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Big, juicy, moist plays. Well, I haven't died to reflect yet. Oh, dear God. That was a little close. I gotta, like, hit the edges when it's something like a lockbox with tons of mobs there. That might well kill me. Cannot die pack is pretty dangerous when it comes to reflect, by the way. There we go. I can use Cold Snap to my advantage because it creeps outwards from its initial strike point. Ooh, that was risky. There we go, nice. Nice. Metayam, thank you very much. The 10-month resub, mate. Not even keeping your voting promises? Yes. I grandstanded I based my, what do you call it? My run for election on 100% unemployment rate, 100% employment rate, and then immediately got everyone fired. I got everyone laid off. What a scummer. Typical politics. ZIGGYD, the ZIGGYD political strategy. Nothing unusual here. Bye. I got you covered, Nico.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
I'm still a little peeved off about your comments on Einhar. Uncool dude. He's a cool guy. He just wants friends. Alright, this atoll. Alright. So, yes, early reflect, probably not a good idea. Let's just say, not a good idea. If I hit any sort of bigger pack, we would have just got shredded. Ooh, I'll take that.
Let's solve this like men. With
Bane.
conflict. Not
Bye.
cooperation.
First ones now, as a might.
Bane getting owned. He's over there. What reward is he offering though? Because we want to interrogate people that don't have good rewards. Seizing Bestiary scarabs. Pilfering veiled equipment, looting breach scarabs, booby trapping stashes, and tormented scarabs. Leo is actually the worst, funnily enough, but I don't know if I want to mess with that much. I need to get some progress, so I'll go ahead and
Victor go the spoils.
removal rivalries
Take this
in the
as
Immortal
your
Syndicate.
reward.
I'll interrogate him.
I wonder how much
We need
more of an
progress.
animal.
He'll go back there, but it'll be one rank lower. But as long as he keeps A rank at least, so he'll be rank 1, he'll go back. So he'll be fine. I got Iceberg already. Oh, I picked up an Iceberg, did I? Oh, nice. Sweet. let's go do that then. We were trying to get icebergs so that we could go do... Did they move? They moved! He's on channel now. Maybe because I did a bunch of maps? It seems to move around pretty frequently. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Ah. They could indeed move, man.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh, I'm not using my flask very well because I forgot how I changed my hotkeys. Got him. How are the brands for League starting? Apparently really good, yes. They look like they're very good. And everyone's been saying that they're all sick for their first character. Apparently they're both really good. Amy is playing Armageddon brand if you want to check it out. But I might, once she's just like at early endgame or something, maybe I'll like take a little look at it and put up a little video with a little progress report on it for people that are interested in it, maybe playing it. Unhappy with their first build or something. I think like a few days in, some people realize that they're not happy with their first build and want to look for something new. I love how the cooldown on Cold Snap is just not a problem. Because we never need to cast it off, like, the cold dot duration lasts long enough that we never really need to recast it, except if we're killing a new pack. And if we're killing a new pack, we're keeping our frenzy charges up. So it works just elegantly. It works, like, perfectly elegantly. Elegant. Iceberg map. Turbo. Turbo, slightly threatening monsters. Nothing too bad. So, you are... No, wait, no. Never mind. They moved, didn't they? I already forgot. Okay, hold on. So... Channel map. Einhar's on channel map. Let's go do that. Einhar. Didn't expect you to move, mate, but you did. Like Fizz with Beyond. Did you set up your bone throne? Skull throne, bone throne. They both sound like very different things. Hello, would you like to check out my bone throne? Come on, baby. Come sit on the bone throne with me. The skull throne and the bone throne. Very different things. I'll make both, but you know, you guys won't get to see the bone throne. That's for me and my private time, okay? The bone throne is not for your eyes. I haven't made my skull throne yet. That'll be probably the next thing I do. Might grab myself some lunch. Look, as I say as looking at the clock and seeing that it's 7:30 p.m. Grab myself some late lunch, and then maybe we'll do some hideout decoration action and stash box, loot boxes, mystery boxes. Ooh, beyonds.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
I love though. So good. Oh, Beyonders. Ah, good. This worked well for Beyond because the dot is just lingering and they die as they appear. That works pretty well. Down, 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 down.
When I'm ready and not before.
Where's my red skull beastie? There's the yellow here. Einhar's ability is like insane.
Do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
He's a bit of a unit, a bit of a combat unit. Will they ever work on PoE 2? No, never. Chris specifically mentioned that on a recent podcast on Dropped Frames. He was saying, you know, I wouldn't want to ever... I mean, you can go check it out, but basically no. which is great. I'm a big fan of that comment because I dislike the idea of things like The Division 2 and Destiny 2, where it's like, let's take away a lot of the progress we've made and reset things down. Just, like, evolve the game, you know? There's no reason they can't do, like, oh, we're doing a major rework to stuff, but it's still the same game. You keep all your same microtransactions and things like that. Einar has a buff? He does. Boon of the first ones. Einar is granting you life regeneration, life leech, and life on kill. None of that works for me. Sounds good, though. Sounds like it makes you a tanky unit. Good survivability. Yeah, I mean, you just look at Destiny 1 to Destiny 2, and it's like, the game got to a really good place, then they released Destiny 2, and they lost a lot of the ground they had made with Destiny 1. And then, you know, all the microtransactions and cosmetics and things you've got and cool things you've done were thrown away. I think there's a... If you're making a real game for a game as a service, quotation marks, then, you know, don't try and do that and also have the regular releasing a new game every few years model. Like, what the hell?
At last.
Looks like you could use another hand.
I'm honored to serve such a noble cause.
Okay, I get it. There's a lot of you.
Really building a damaged reputation here.
Wait, was there only two? Sounded like there was more than two. Oh, there's two on top of each other here. So Leo, Janus, and Rin? Okay. This could be a big one. Leo. Janus. Where are you? What? Rin. Leo. And Janus is over here. Okay. Janus. Transporting quality modifying currency. Oh, you mean armor scraps?
I really...
Leo.
Always hoped I'd get a warrior's
Torment
death.
Scarabs. Ugh. I don't think I really want to move him from there, so I'll just go ahead and rank him up.
The price of failure.
I really do.
Janus. You can get a
The
level.
price of failure. I'm
Rin,
ill-fit for this duty.
remove rivalries.
You've proven that quite clearly. Is that a crime worthy of death?
Transportation intelligence.
I think not.
Nah.
You won't
I'll
regret
let you make
this.
people friends. Alright. Not as big plays there. Minor plays. Minor plays. Yeah, gold damage. Always good.
When I'm ready and not before.
Curious what your thoughts on Vortex are. I've always liked the skill, but I felt like it fell off pretty quickly. What ascendancies would you say will likely work best? Occultist, Trickster? Yep, no, those are probably the two main ones. I'm really, really liking it. I like the redesign a lot. The ability to cast it while moving and casting other skills, it feels like a good way of implementing something that allows you to have builds that have more than just hold down right click. So, in a good way. So I like it. I feel like this is quite an engaging build to play. And it just feels good too. I mean, like being able to run through packs and drop that down feels great. The cooldown feels like just right too. I felt like they really nailed the cooldown. Because it's kind of like, the cooldown is almost the exact amount of time it takes you to get from one pack to the other with like a pretty reasonably moving character. Not like crazy shield charging levels of speed though, so if you're going crazy with shield charge speed, using, you know, heaps of attack speed scaling and everything, then it might be not quite short enough cooldown, but you're probably always going to be using another skill with it anyway. But no, I really like it. I really like it. Feels like it just kind of slots in very nicely here into this build. The damage is great on it too. June. Ah! 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 Stuck! I got wedged into a gap.
Wins.
30 move speed. Oh no, only 20, never mind. I read the 30 of the cold res above it and then the move speed. I'll keep leveling this up. I got the new level on it.
Need a map?
Nothing here for us. That ring's actually kind of good. I was
May
going to sell
your
that, wasn't
maps
I?
be merciful.
It's got open suffix. So I could have some resist added to it. I feel like I could add some cheap res and sell that. Cheap res. Show me. Here we go. We're gonna nail someone who's looking for like tons of lightning res. Let's go. It'll show up in some searches now. We'll see. What do we got here? Oh, a quality frostbite. Curse quality is actually pretty important. Only really need the one concentrated effect now too. Curse quality is a big deal. It usually scales the actual effect of the curse, so you definitely want to get quality curses in most cases. It's a big deal. Okay. So have they moved around again, or what's going on? Okay, they're all kind of far away now, unless I have a shipyard map, which I don't really know if I want to jump straight into tier 3. So I'll just run some of the tier 2 maps I have. That'll be the plan. Let's do Arid Lake real quick. Look at Azana's one. I'll do that, I guess. The Zana's map thing always annoys me because it's always on lower tier maps, so you don't want to waste a regal on it. But the mod specifically benefits you adding as many mods as possible. But you can't alch it because it's already blue. So all you can do is augment it. Maybe regal it, but that's really not worth it. Seems super awkward to me.
Do I know you?
Oh.
You wear a mask, but your eyes.
Worry not, Exile. Your doom is certain.
Leave the mask.
Oh, it sounds.
I don't care.
It sounds like she recognizes Rika.
How is this possible?
Interesting. June apparently knows Rika. She recognizes his eyes. Interesting. Rika, what are you doing? You're over here. Booby trapping stashes. You 1+ rank to Rika. Grafficius loses all ranks.
Simple result.
And Grafficius has 1 rank. He's got divination cards though, which is kind of good. What's the other effect?
Others down.
I'll do it though. Now Rika's the leader of these guys. And we've also got Grafficius here.
Not to rely.
Currency, give me some mirrors.
Into a corner and enrage it.
He didn't give me any mirrors, guys. Sadly. He
When
gave
I'm
me
ready
Alex, that's
and
it.
Not before.
Ah, crafting recipe here in Arid Lake as well. Fire damage rank 3. Should we fully stack the boss? Let's do it. Clicking these rowers' nests makes the boss more difficult, but drop more loot. So you like super enrage it because it doesn't like you. Throwing away crushing its babies. Woo-wee! It usually has the loot when it's fully buffed that looks like all bosses in maps should have. Oh, I guess a minimum, but well, there you go. Yeah, both of the rower bosses. There's a skeletal one as well. Yeah, Zana missions contribute to Atlas progression now. I haven't done one of those yet. That's pretty good though. Nice change.
Going back to items with high single rees, I will never forget my fingerless silk gloves that rolled 71% for rees last league.
Go back to items with high single res. Never forget my fingerless gloves that rolled with 71. Yeah, wasn't it like briefly you could stack 2 resistance mods together and they ended up changing it? Am I remembering correctly?
Just in time.
Just in time? I don't know any just in time.
History repeats itself.
There you are.
Sacrificial chamber?
Time to go.
2 of 3. We might actually get it to tier 3. And then what am I going to sacrifice? Double corrupt some rhyme gaze or something? Or is that the upgrade one? Am I thinking of the wrong one? I might be thinking of the I might be thinking of the corruption when it's actually the upgrade one. 2 stone passages. Sacrificial chamber is broken currently. Oh well, that's unfortunate. Maybe I get fixed by the time I do the temple. have some keys. Gotta find the doors first. Guessing over here. But how do I have 2 keys when there was only 1 door that wasn't open? What? On the ground you go.
Good job.
Ooh, ding. Ding, fries are done. Booties. I'll take those. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Spare keys are dropping for some reason. Yeah.
When I'm ready and not
Weird.
before.
Maybe they just like added more key
in time.
drops
Hello,
than is
Exile.
necessary
There you
to make
are.
it easy. Ooh, tier 3 treasury.
Let's go.
Hell yes. Tier 3 currency. Gotta love that. Doom, 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 doom. Which door wasn't open? Oh, they're all open. Yeah, it is literally dropping spare keys. Well, I guess they just made it a little bit easier then. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but seems like within the realm of reason for it to be something intentional. Just like make it a little easy to get the
Good
keys.
job, Exile. Greetings.
Shall we make a bet, Exile? I bet Esther Zunti has flooded that room with finery and treasure by the...
I hope so. I hope so. Need some good currency, Alva. Actually, must be pretty close to the temple. We've got like maybe 1 more encounter to go. 1 more Alva mission will get us there. Where's the last Alva encounter here? I've only done 2 of 3. I must have ran past it at some point. Alva? I've already done this one though. Indeed. I don't think she would spawn in the boss room. To the left? Alright. See what I can find. It's not a big deal if you don't actually complete their missions.
Just in time.
Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice eyes. Doesn't appear on the map, like, until she's there. So you have to get kind of close. It's a bit sneakier than some of the other ones. Like, the
there you
beasts are obvious.
Ready to revisit the past?
Strongbox
Time
upgrade?
to go.
How many do we have to go?
History repeats itself.
Ah, there you are.
So there'll be, like, the next mission I do with her will actually give me the temple. There'll be 1 incursion, then the temple. I don't need any keys here. Looks like I won't be... Well, I mean, unless I land here. I'm not going to be getting the boss. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Forgot to kill the boss. I just ran away. Two keys and there's no doors closed. It looks like maybe it's not reading the amount of doors that need opening and to dictate how many keys are in there. It's just giving you, a couple keys. Oh, easy peasy. Ooh, stuff. Plenty of stuff.
With Suntipi's growing influence, there are certain to be even more
Tier 3
dangerous
treasure, Tier 2
and
gems.
lucrative chests around.